intermittently shut off when the water is full. This is efficient that energy sources and there is not perfect supply but also in water.
This feature automatically turns off when it switches is fully defined. It prevents overheating and reduces the risk of accident.
Electric kettles are generally safe for daily use, provided utilized correctly and maintained regularly.
Make sure it has boil water. This automatically turns the kettle off. It doesn't repeat not water is extract on values every day. Stop using it. It either contact the retailer or manufacturer, or buy a new one. Ensure that you don't touch the outside of the tube. As you can get them.
Heats water quickly. The kettle has an element that allows it to heat water quickly without requiring it to be placed on the stovetop to boil. All you have to do is plug it in, set it on the counter, and wait for it to boil your water. It is recommended that you purchase an appliances with advanced features and capabilities. Examine the exterior metallic colors and select one of the components your other kitchenware.
Needs to be washed carefully. After every use, one big disadvantage of using an electric kettle that is not very easy to clean, but needs to be carefully washed every use. Single heating vessel not influenced for more than 2 to 3 people. An electric kettle is a convenient way of making heat energy from electricity. It's a water heater, but it's also an energy conversion device that illustrates one of the most basic laws of physics, the conversion of energy. Overview of the physics of boiling water and heat transfer in electric kettles. The process of boiling water is governed by the fundamental principles of physics. When heat is applied to water, the energy causes the water molecules to gain kinetic energy and move more vigorously. As the temperature of the water rises, it eventually reaches the boiling point. The temperature at which the vapor pressure of the liquid equals the atmospheric pressure, and bubbles of water vapor form within the liquid.
Today's topic is how to save energy with your kettle. Most of us use a kettle every day to make tea or coffee, but have you ever stopped to think about how much energy it uses? The truth is, kettles are high power consumers and can use a lot of electricity if not used correctly. In this video, we'll explore how kettles work, why they use so much power, and how you can reduce their energy consumption. Firstly, let's look at how a kettle works. A kettle consists of a heating element, a thermostat, and a switch. When you switch on the kettle, the heating element heats up the water until it reaches boiling point, at which point the thermostat switches off the heating element and the kettle switches off automatically. So, why is a kettle a high power consumer? The answer is simple. It uses a lot of energy to heat up the water. In fact, a kettle uses around 2,000 to 3,000 watts of power, which is equivalent to leaving a 100-watt light bulb on for 20 to 30 minutes. If you use your kettle frequently throughout the day, the energy costs can quickly add up. Let's discuss the power consumption of using a kettle for 5 minutes. If you boil a full kettle of water for 5 minutes, it will consume around 0.1 kilowatt hours, kWh, of energy. However, if you only boil the amount of water you need, the power consumption will be much lower. This is because the amount of energy required to heat a smaller volume of water is less than that required to heat a larger volume of water. So, by only boiling the water you need, you can reduce the power consumption of your kettle. So, how can you reduce your kettle's power use?